Clicker ok rồi đó. Không cần hai dòng. Ra trận đấu bất đồng cho nên là đảo đủ rất là ok bài này. Trận đầu tiên gọi thử là tìm những sự mới của công tạo điều kiện của em. Đầu tiên đó là làm cano ra thành viên mới. Tiếp theo mình sẽ tạo được là London Armsterdam. Tiếp theo sẽ là mình bấm xong của mình cũng không được rồi. tỷ số 5-0 gần như một cú sút. Theo sẽ rời đi là Breaker. Ủa? Với tỷ số cách biệt lớn này thì chắc chắn tổng đại vào vòng bán kết về mình có thể rằng là các bạn nói chuyện thì các bạn cần biết vị trí bao là thuộc về team của mình với tỷ số là 15-3 với 28 cú sút. Bên kia thì có 14 cú sút thôi. Ai có một số bên này thì các bạn cố gắng. Ok, cặp số tiếp theo là cặp bán kết là sở.
Productions present Sway.
Back in the days before I got paid, I wasn't too pretty, so I never got. As soon as there's a change, the size of my chain raise was cut through the crowd like a blade. Never sold an aspirin and never done a rain. So ask me again how I got that fame. Get it, you got it, you spend it, gotta keep it, girl, cause it's so shine. I roll up to the garden, I swipe, swipe. When I'm filling up my car, I just swipe, swipe. When I'm shopping for the garm, gotta swipe, swipe. I can have anything I like. Take my girl shopping, take your girl shopping. Got the shopkeeper swinging on my something.
Hey, what's up, you cool?
Yeah, only you knew beneath the brand new V suit is a fool. I'm just following fashion. Every day when I'm leaving the manor, I'm and all heads turn like a spanner. The kids in the hood just wanna say hi. But every time they try, they come out in a stammer. You know I got a couple, always on my phones, but no, we're not a couple. What? Bob's got a brand new ride with rims the size. I'm on the side. Now I gotta get a job, gotta work. Cause these bloody credit cards don't work. What's a CV? I want work. If I don't get this car, it's gonna drive me berserk. 8 months, 3 jobs, nothing in the fridge. 12 grand in Halifax, nothing in the ribs. Just left Tesco with enough for petrol. Bye, be back from America, let's go. Following fashion. There's a new fool in town. One day I came home for breakfast when I tripped up and landed on a load of nectar. Something says I should open them today instead of always ignoring them and throwing them away. 10 red letters in my name, but I don't mind. If they phone up, I'll just tell them that I'm colorblind. Knock, knock, who's there to knock? What can I do for you, fellas? Well, I can't do it because I'm broke. Why you told me I said I'm broke? Broke. Not my new telly, that's broke. You must think I'm some type of joke. See, I was gonna pay the bill in about 3 days. So keep touching my stuff if you wanna be bright. Now I'm back at the back trying to get a little loan, but they're telling me your brother got CCJ. I don't care, you keep following fashion. Just a little bit of role playing.
about what it be like.
Ok, chúng ta đã xong trận đấu bán kết. Như vậy là mình sẽ chen sẽ đăng bài Ep2 với tỷ số là 13-3, hơn 33 cú sút, 11 cú bích. Điểm số thì điểm point thì mình vừa max skill thì mình không nói. Bet combo 4 và hiện ngang của vào chung kết. Và bây giờ mình sẽ tiến vào tới trận chung kết. Tại đội tuyển đánh bài ở cặp bán kết. Của mình là tỷ số 2-1.
Whoever don't know, let's get to know what you cool. Keeping them coming.
Ok các bạn. Nha. Tầm này sẽ là thằng cà phê. Ok, chúng ta đã kết thúc trận chung kết Cup Mexico. Như vậy là mình đã hủy diệt The Rus với tỷ số 15-3 với 28 cú sút như một cú bix. Nhưng mình cũng đã có được chức vô địch tiếp theo tại FIFA Street 2 Đây là danh hiệu của mình.
ASAP, get the rap fame. Critical acclaim, I made a name for my game team. Who put this underground with Gene Strong. As you flow down below the mainstream with black feet. I broke the surface to cloud speed. Jackie Marsh stack, plugging our own soundtrack. Push the button, G1 callback. My 8mm heated through the weird treble. He didn't understand, so we keep it low level. Crank the volume now, get a blast the movie rebel. My deep sound shines out for all of y'all the rebel. Dangerous, keep a mind on your hand, on the button, on the timing. The bum rush the stage, interrupt you while you're rhyming. Snatch the microphone from you. Grip, deliver a hit, we leave you all these street credit. Place you lightly on your head, you are it, son. Who we talking to, eyes closed. Words bubble in the form of code. On the go, easy compromise will bring you trouble. You see styles always sweet, but whack unaffordable. A tingling in my spine when our rate is increased. 60-10 north, 25 flat east. -7 hours from the mean time zone. A metal man theme song on my headphones. A tingling in my spine when our rate is increased. 60-10 north, 25 flat east. -7 hours from the mean time zone. A metal man theme song on my headphones.
We'll turn it all up. We'll turn it all up. We'll turn it all up. It's about time to get up. Let's take it up. It's about time to get up. Let's take it up. Get up. Ramène-le encore une fois pour tous les sens ici. Et bien pour la Sicile, la mafia en Italie. Écoutez ça, c'est Helsinki qui vient vous baser la tête. 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006. On restera toujours avec du vrai lyrics. Ceux qui veulent bien essayer, eh ben, montez en haut en Scandinavie. Venez voir ce qu'on fait, bébé. Oh, ramène le dog, les gars avec toi, RS.
Và mình sẽ thành công.
You don't want it with the business, so kick back. You don't want it with the business, so kick back. You don't want it with the business, so kick back. You hear me bad, you hear me bad. You don't want it with the business, so kick back. You don't want it with the business, so kick back. You don't want it with the business.
Just forcing the issue. A comic book's one with the mind of a horse. The throat is dry, you sound hoarse. Must be from screaming at the top of your lungs, trying to talk to the sun. That's the one you feed off. You need not fill the application. Just get a vaccination for your lung fascination. With peasant food, your complete salary is blown off. Calories, clothes never updated, but you keep the trousers seen. But you stank like ham. You need a power beam to get scoured clean. Your feet smell like sour cream, still you just the proudest thing. You don't know how to think, you're not important. Your allotted portion of time on the planet is kinda like a phantom. You cannot find the answer cause you're hiding from the portion of lying like a bat, always trying to get the last.
I'm smarter than you, I'm harder than you, I'm better than you, you know, I'm just wrong. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and got started people like me. Smarter than you, I'm harder than you, I'm better than you, you know, I'm just wrong. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and got started people
Listen
like
your
me.
girl's favorite MC, cause his dope delivery makes her heart pitter patter on the inside. But she tries to hide, cause you're jealous, and to you and your fellas it's unexpected like Kelly Clarkson's backside. Yes, I'm hecka raw, hecka fresh, hecka ahead of the rest. I'm well dressed, pigeon Johnny on the big ride. By my Lamborghini, cause you're jealous in the middle of the night. With the wings flipped up, cause I'm gonna fly. Unlike you, dancing on the big screen, prancing, looking greasier than some French fries. You take us back 100 years every time you smile with those gold teeth and those diamonds and those big eyes. I'm 7 MCs for the bigger line. Grab a 7 MCs for the recline. You don't exist in my world, you're in my world. And the fall, so I'm the drown in no time.
I'm smarter than you, I'm harder than you, I'm better than you, you know, I'm just wrong. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and got started people like me. Smarter than you, I'm harder than you, I'm better than you, you know, I'm just wrong. I'm hotter than you, more popular than you, more clever than you, and got started people like me.
Hanging up the napkins, Tabasco, and cantaloupe, even the
Vâng, về chiến thắng 5-0 và mình sẽ tạm biệt thủ thành cúp T. Ok, chúng ta đã chính thức hoàn thành. Vậy sau cúp T tập sau thì chắc chắn sẽ vận đấu sân của một trăm. Và đây là bài mới.
If you could make everybody world without flipping the switch, would you do it? If you could make everybody poor just so you could be rich, would you do it?
Tới và hy vọng các bạn yêu thích thì các bạn
If
sẽ
you could watch everybody